Take you around Dog Nation in 90 seconds. This is DN90. Hello, everybody. I'm Brandon Adams. Stay tuned at the end for a special message about a big event coming up with Dog Nation that we'd love for you to be a part of. You know, if you've been watching sports at all on TV the last 2 weeks, I think you already know that things look pretty different. Major League Baseball taking place in empty stadiums, cardboard cutouts of imaginary fans, the NBA, empty gym in Orlando with big LED screens wrapping around the court. It's all foreshadowing the possibility that when college football takes place this fall on TV, it could look very different as well. Maybe more relevant than ever because more fans watching on TV, given the fact there's a huge chance that many people who are used to going to games won't be allowed in the stadium this year because of the coronavirus. Well, the guy that calls games for the SEC network, Mike Morgan, joined me this week on Dog Nation Daily to say that yes, TV is bracing for the possibility that things could look different this fall, including the possibility that for some games, the broadcasters might not even actually be in the stadium. Here's what Morgan had to say.
From a TV standpoint, we hope to have as much noise as possible. Will we be broadcasting remotely? I'm sure that's going to be in the cards for some of these games. I'm expecting a little bit of everything. It's not ideal. It's not the same. You don't get the same access. You don't get the same feel. But that is a possibility. I hope we get to the point where we can have as close to a normal broadcast as possible. But honestly, as of right now, we don't know the answers to all those questions, and I think it's still fluid.
It's interesting to hear Morgan say that the absence of fans also impacts TV. We know for the fans who are used to being in the stadium, it certainly impacts their game day experience, but it also impacts what the fans see on television without the noise we typically are grown accustomed to when it comes to fans inside these stadiums. In fact, Mike Morgan went into more detail about that.
As an announcer, we'll take anything over nothing. I've broadcasted games in the MAC or the Sun Belt or even high school games or a baseball game on a Tuesday night where there's virtually no fans. It makes our job more difficult. It doesn't have the same feeling, but that's just the reality of this season. It's not going to be a typical SEC Saturday type environment when you can't have everybody in the stadium.
Listen, if you're watching this right now, the odds are you love SEC football. In fact, you probably love Georgia football. And what Mike Morgan says there at the end is something that we've all kind of slowly gotten used to, grown accustomed to over the last few months. The fact that if we have a season this fall, we cross our fingers that does take place, the odds are it'll be very different than what we've grown to expect here in the past. One of the ways we can help you get ready for this upcoming season, though, is this upcoming Wednesday. We had an event on Tuesday, August the 11th. It sold out very quick. We've added one more additional date. It's Wednesday, August 12th, backed by popular demand, an additional edition of Inside the Huddle. Myself, Dog Nation's Mike Griffith, talking about the upcoming season, answering all your questions, hanging out virtually via video teleconference, and having a great time doing so. Limited number of folks invited to join. Cost just $10. If you go to dognation.com, you can find out more details about your chance to be a part of the Inside the Huddle coming up on Wednesday, August the 12th. Hope to be able to see you there, and we will see you back here again tomorrow for another edition of DN90. Have a great day, everybody.